Guys and girls, it's know it time!
So guys, the next section is going on trig ratios. This is where a bit of, you need a calculator for this. Calculator is mandatory here. Without a calculator, you're going to run into a lot of trouble. Okay? So trig ratios. Trig ratios is not bad. It's all about understanding again. In order for you to do trig ratios, you need to know a few things. You need to know a few more basic rules. Let's draw a quadrant. Okay. Let's label quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be a system. I'm going to teach you. This is called the cast rule. See, the cast. So you know, jet. There's what else is there? There's a jet system and farmers and the teachers. You know, the caste system. If you're not within my caste, you can't marry me. You know the caste system. That's in math. The caste system is not like that. The caste system is, you can write down an A here. I know it starts with a C, but our A is actually in quadrant 1. S, T, C. One way to remember this is you can say this: add sugar to chai. Especially add sugar. Or, in math terms, all students take calculus. Choose whatever you like. Some people like to say, so let's just add sugar to chai. Okay. A actually doesn't stand for add, it stands for all. Okay. S stands for sine. T is tan. C is cos. Now, what this really means is this. All means everything is positive here. Everything is positive. That's what all is. Everything is positive. Very nice. We live in a positive world. We're all smiling in quadrant 1. Now, in quadrant 2, sine means only sine is positive. That's the only thing you can have. Quadrant 3, only tan is positive. Okay. Quadrant 4, only cos is positive. That's what it stands for. I'm going to go back to this and refer to this later, but for now, I'm going to give you a little scenario. I'm going to say theta is in quadrant 2. I'm going to tell you that theta is in quadrant 2. So we are in quadrant 2. Let's draw a little grid. I'm also going to say sine theta equals to 3 over 5. I'm also giving you this. And the question says, find cos theta, tan theta. Now, I know some of you probably forgot what sine, cos, and tan stood for. So we'll go back to this terminology learned in grade 9, I believe. Your teacher taught you this word to figure out what sine, cos, and tan stood for. Starts with an S. No one knows this word? No. So katoa. Come on, no one heard of that term before? Heard of it? Yeah, you guys should have heard it. It's right there. So, well, what year did you learn this? Math 10? 9? 10? I'm pretty sure everyone must have heard. So ka, toa. Okay. Or I call it Sakato. Sakato. Okay. Sokatoa. This actually said for sine is opposite over hypotenuse. What? Sine is opposite up, and this is hypotenuse. Oh, what do you think it was? Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cos adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan opposite over adjacent. NNA? Where's NNA? Okay, we go downward. That's what it said for. That's opposite for which one? Tan or cos? It's abbreviation. Tan is up over adjacent. Oh, APO. Whoa, APO. What are you talking about? Okay, you're reading it vertically. You're reading it horizontally. Okay, watch. Tan is right here. That's tan, right? Tan is opposite over adjacent. You don't read APDNJ. Okay, that's totally wrong. I'm just telling you what it is, short form. You read it vertically. Like how you read Chinese, you read it backwards and vertically. Okay? Every go to Chinatown, you look at a comic book, you actually start from the back and you read it vertically. Okay? It's not you start from the front. It's like you're reading a story from the so that's how it works. Okay? Who knows? I'm not Chinese, so I wouldn't know. I'm Punjabi, come on. So guys, gals, theta is in quadrant 2. Ooh, quadrant number 2. First thing we're going to do is draw your angle in quadrant 2. Done. Okay. Now, next thing you're going to work on is, I'm going to write down star. When drawing triangles, you must draw it with the x-axis. This is crucial. You must draw it with the x-axis. You will. I'm going to show you how. Okay. Now, one last double star. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to say 30% of you will lose 10% because of this right here. My grade 12s, they make this mistake over and over again. And I take away 10% each time. I will do the same to you because you got to be flawless with this thing. Be careful about your negatives. Okay. If you can't label properly, you will lose a minimum of 10%. And you're going to kick yourself. Okay? I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you how. We're going to create a triangle. Because in all SOHCAHTOA questions, Trig, it has to be a 90-degree triangle. See, I form it with the x-axis. I did not use the y-axis. There's my triangle. Put in a little 90-degree symbol right here. There's 90-degree symbol. I want you to label this triangle right now. Start with the hypotenuse right here. What is the length of this hypotenuse going to be? Think about this. It says sine theta equals to 3 over 5. Nope, not the slope. Sine is opposite. So this, I'm going to write a few things down. This is your opposite right here. That's your O.
So it's 5.
It is 5. This is your hypotenuse. That's an H. So we're going to put 5 here. Now, a lot of kids are having trouble saying, Ms. Snow, what's my opposite? What's my adjacent? Always shade in the reference angle. Shade this in right now. This is the angle you're going to work with. This is the angle you're going to need to figure out which one's your opposite, which one's your adjacent. One of them will be a 3. The other number is unknown. Guys, gals, figure out which one's which. Find the green or find the yellow. What's the green one going to be? This is Uraj, what's the green color going to be? Nope. Whoop. Opposite. Because if this is your angle, this side has to be opposite. So we're going to label 3. Somebody say, Miss Snow, what the heck is the yellow one right now? Guys, gals, I'm going to pause it. Let you, okay? So I'm looking for this. I know, look, it's a Pythagoras theorem. So I go 5 squared. Make sure you minus 3 squared. If you forgot about Pythagoras, come after school and I'll get my grade 8 to work with you. And that gives you 16. But we don't put 16 there. We put 4 because you got a square root. Guys, gals, put a 4 here. And if you put a 4 there, you made an error right off the bat. I'm going to show you why. Nope. You're getting warmer. It's actually negative. Here's the reason why. I want you to draw an empty grid right now. This is why I said be careful about the negative. You will lose huge marks. I will not shed a single tear for you. Okay? I want you to label, pretend this is a grid. We're going to label 1, 2, 3. Just like how you label a graph. I want you to label the top part for me, please. 1, 2, 3. But look what happens when you label to the left. This is now -1, -2, -3. This is crucial. Look what happens when you label down. It's also -1, -2, -3. Just Jason, question. No, that's going to be nothing. I'm going to show you in 1 second. So in reality, I want you to make sure that you put a negative sign right here. If you don't have a negative sign right there, it's wrong. I repeat, that negative sign is crucial because it changes all your answer. Now, I'm going to ask you to write a few things down. Hypotenuse must always be positive. Must always be positive. No exceptions to this rule. Doesn't matter where it's located, it's always positive. So guys, now I'm asking you for cos theta. Okay. So looking at my graph, my chart now, cos theta, would you agree, is adjacent over hypotenuse. So that'll be -4, and all we're going to write down is -4 over 5. I want you to write down what tan theta equals to. Without the negative, it's completely wrong. Tan. Serena, what's tan theta? 3 over -4. I want you to go back to my cast rule. I said you're in the second quadrant. See? Only sine is positive. When I did sine, it's positive 3 over 5. But when I did cos and tan, it's negative. That's what this rule stands for. All students take calculus or add sugar to chai. Try this on your own, please. Good luck. I'm going to say let's say tan theta equals to 12 over 5. Theta is in quadrant 3. Find sine theta, cos theta. First of all, will sine theta, Mirage, will you have a positive answer or a negative answer for sine? If I'm in quadrant 3. Is your answer going to be positive or negative, first of all, for sine? Positive? No. It would be negative. Crystal, is your answer positive or negative for cos in quadrant 3? Oh, no. Ruby? Negative. Why is it negative? Here's the reason why. I'm in quadrant 3. Let's draw a rough sketch right now. I want you to go add sugar to chai. If you're in quadrant 3, only 10 is positive. See? Only 10 positive. So when I work with sine and cos, I know these answers better be negative. If these answers are positive, something is wrong. Because I'm in quadrant 3. Only 10 is positive. I'm going to let you figure this one out for yourself. Okay, crack a back in. Not yet. Harmeet, set it down. I have theta is in quadrant 3. Draw a quick sketch. Okay. And, again, I know my answers just by adding sugar to chai. These has to be negative, no matter what happened. If you have a positive answer, you're wrong. And I will fail you because you made that one little silly error. It changes your answer a lot. Okay? Risham, what is this length going to be? Right here. -5 is correct. Even though this says positive, because it will, you figure out why. Darsh, what is this going to be?
3.
Ooh, close, not 3. Let's look at this. This is opposite. So this is going to be?
12.
But not 12. What is it going to be? -12. Because it's opposite over adjacent. And this is your little angle. And again, I always like to shade this in. Because from this, it tells me that's my opposite. Hartaj, what is this going to be? 13 using Pythagoras is correct. Okay, I went 12 squared plus 5 squared. And that's going to be positive. Darren, so what's sine theta going to be, Darren? Good. And Darren says, look, I'm looking for a negative because I'm in that quadrant over 13. That's the reason why it's negative. Pawin, what's the cos theta going to be? Cos theta? -5 over 13. Voila. That's one way I can ask you. Here's another way I can ask you. Okay, try this one. A point -8 comma 15 lies on the terminal arm of an angle theta in standard position. Standard position. Here's another way I can ask you. It's going to say, find the 3 trig ratios. What I mean by 3 trig ratios is sine, cos, and tan. Find the 3 trig ratios. So which means I want you to find sine theta, cos theta. And this question is a bit more tricky because I'm not giving you things to start off. You figure out how this is done. No, none. Too easy. The first one was too easy. I realized that. I learned. So guys, again, nice quick sketch. Okay. -815. Just guess where it is. I'm gonna guess it somewhere here. Put a dot. Okay. Very, very nice. Because I'm gonna say that's -8 and 15. Draw a line. Okay. Again, nothing too bad. And I draw a line right down. Okay. Now we play the game of labeling. Harmeet, what is this distance going to be? Your x distance, right here. -8 is correct. Okay. Again, I keep it simple. Loveline, what's the height going to be? 15 is correct. Now we use Pythagoras. 8 squared plus 15 squared, that's 17. Please make sure if you're weak on Pythagoras, review that. Because if you make a mistake right here, your hypotenuse is wrong. Now, all you're going to do is just keep it simple. Jaspreet, what is sine theta going to be then? 15 over 17. And you notice how my answer is positive? Because I'm in the Second quadrant. Amar, cos theta. -8. And look at my answer. It's negative because I'm working with cos theta. Harsh, tan theta. Whoa, 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 whoa. 15 is correct. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's even more wrong. -8. Thank goodness this is not your test. You get one shot on test. Tan theta is opposite over adjacent. Okay. Whoa, what was it? What's going on? Yes, no? Oh. I was waiting for someone to do that. Something is wrong. What is wrong with this? Who said 8 over 15? I didn't say 8 over 15. Who answered that question? Oh, did you say 17? Oh, my bad. I thought you made... Bad, Amar, bad. Voila. So guys, that is all there is to it. Okay? Now, I'm going to teach you the last thing, which is called exact values, and give you some questions on that, and that takes us to the end. Okay? Exact values. Oh, you had one for today. Come on, I gave you freebies today already. What else can you ask for? Exact values. When you see exact values, I'm going to write this down. If you see the word exact values, do not, this is crucial, use your calculator. If you punch in your calculator, it's wrong. The moment I see you touch a calculator when it says exact values, you will get it wrong. Do not use a calculator. Calculator. Only work with special triangles. I'm going to show you special triangles today. In grade 11, you're only going to learn 2. In grade 12, that is actually 4. Let's draw 2 right triangles right now. 1, 2. They're both 90 degrees. You're going to memorize these special triangles. The first one is easy. We're going to put a 1 here, a 1 here, and a root 2. Because if you use Pythagoras, 1, 1, this is called my 1, 1, root 2 triangle. And notice my sides are the same. They're 1 and 1. So which means my angles will be the same. 45, 45. So this is called 1, 1, root 2 triangle. Just 45, 45. Very, very simple. Okay. The other one. Again, hypotenuse is a 2. Your hypotenuse is always a 2, whether it be root 2 or 2. The other one will be 1. Another side will be root 3. Here's your angle that you got to work with. One of the angles will be 30 degrees. The other angle will be 60 degrees. Here's how you tell which one's which. I'm going to write this down. This is my little memory trick for you. Because on exam, a lot of students have trouble with this. The larger the angle, the larger the angle, the larger the opposite side. The larger the angle, the larger the opposite side. I have 2 sides here. One is root 3. The other one is 1. Figure out which one is larger, and then tell me what angle goes here. Okay? The larger the angle, the larger the opposite side. Okay, so think about that. Which is angles larger? Harmeet, what angle goes there? 60 is correct. Okay, so therefore this has to be 30 degrees. Again, guys, I keep it simple. See? Nothing too bad. I want you to label these two triangles now. Memorize them. Do not use your notes. Let's see how you can label this. I have two triangles. All I'm going to do is give you one number in each one of them. The rest you're going to label on your own. This number is 30 degrees. This number is 1. You're going to label the rest just based on those two facts. I'm going to pause it. The 1 is kind of vague. I'm going to also give you 1 here. If it's just 1, too vague. Okay? Yep. Because if I put a 1, the other side can be many things. It could be root 3 or 1 also. It is. So this is 45. This is 45. No, because if I label 1 here, this also could be root 3.
But it has 40, but the other side has 30.
Oh, but these two triangles, because I'm not telling you which one it is yet. That's why it could be the same. So, Malika, what is the hypotenuse of this going to be? Square root 2. Okay, keep it simple. Nothing too bad. Who haven't asked yet? Hartej, what's this going to be up here? 60. Serena, what's this going to be on the bottom? Root 3. Okay, larger side. Voila. Here's how I'm going to use this. It's going to say, find exact value. Exact value, like I said, means no calculators. It's all based on special triangles. For cos, I'm going to start off with, let's say, 135 degrees. I know a lot of you are tempted to punch in your calculator, cos 135, and you can give me some insane decimal number. Okay? But, you know, if you touch a calculator, you can get it wrong. So I'm going to show you how to do this right now. I want you to graph out 135 degrees and tell me what the reference angle is going to be. So draw right now. Everything is based on theta in standard position. Here's my find 135 degrees and draw in theta. What I'm going to draw an angle. Standard position. Here's 135 degrees. I know I'm going to have to create some sort of triangle. Harmeet, what is this angle right here? Oh, no, reference angle. You need a reference angle. That's the key to doing this question. Hey, 45. Doesn't it look like some sort of special triangle? So label your special triangle right now. 45, 45, 1, 1, root 2. But what's wrong with this question right now, the way I labeled it? Should be negative. If you don't have a negative, it's wrong. I'm going to tell you off right off the bat. Negative. So now, cos 135 is equal to, use your trig identity. Divya, what is it equal to? Yep. Cos is what over what? Okay, so which is? Whoa. Say it again. Negative 1. That's correct. So your answer is negative 1 over 2. But sometimes the book, they don't like having a square root on the bottom. In grade 10, you were taught a way how to get rid of a square root in the bottom. You rationalize it. So we times this by root 2 over root 2. Because you want to get rid of it. So now this becomes negative root 2 over 2. Nothing too bad. Try this. Now that you know how to do it on your own. Okay. I want to find exact value. Again. Exact value of, give me just some random ones. And this will be your last question for today. No, I think he had enough. What is it going to give you finally? Find exact value 4, 10 of, let's see what angle I'm going to give you. 330 degrees. Exact value for 330 degrees. I know a lot of you are just tempted to punch in your calculator 10, 330, and you get some number, but the calculator doesn't work. So guys, I'm going to draw it in. 10, 330. Okay, Manraj, what quadrant are you in? Quadrant 4 is correct. See, like I said, in this part of the math, it's not about calculators more, it's about understanding. Reference angle. Just meet reference angle. Just read. What's your reference angle? 30. Bam. Done. Here's my triangle. Lavraj, what is this side going to be? Whoa. This side right here. Yep. What is this going to be? It's not negative. Because I'm in a positive quadrant. Sorry? Root 3 is correct. Okay, very simple, nothing too bad. Sammy, what's the bottom going to be? Right here. Negative 1. And if you forget your negative, you will lose a lot of marks on the exam. Okay. Finally, this is simply 2. So, Loveleen, what is 10, 330? Whoop. Hypotenuse is always positive. So, Loveleen, what's your answer going to be? Yep, so which is negative 1 over 3. But I can't leave my answer like this, you know that. Because there's a square root on the bottom. Rationalize it right now for me. Root 3 over root 3, which is negative root 3 over 3. Guys, that's your final answer. Very, very nice. Your work! That's it for today. Page 96. Numero 2. 3. Six. 7. And that's it. I'm feeling very generous today. Only 4 questions. Very, very generous. Guys, that ends your lesson for today.